And examine yourself and check your faith and say, what I need you to know, he says, you need to know your own. Stop letting folks tell you who you are and what you are. You ought to know who you are and whom you belong to. It's just some things we as believers ought to know. We might not understand why we get sick. We might not understand why we go through trouble. We might not understand why we deal with so much turmoil. We might not understand why this loved one left the earth. We might understand a whole lot of things, but at least know who you are and who you belong to. As long as you know that, everything else would run its course. I need you to know for yourself who you are. He said, and how that Jesus Christ is in you, except be ye be, which means you got to let the world stop telling you you are nothing. Read when you're home. He's saying you as believers, the reason why you fall for everything is because you believers are still in search for something in which you already have. Right. And since you are in search for something, knowing that God has already showed his mercy and grace on you, when you begin the new search, because you already have what you need, but when you begin the new search, things don't go so good. Right. Things don't line up for you like it lined up for the world, because you have been separated and set aside from the world. And that's why it said those that know will be booked with many stripes, and those that don't know will be booked with few, because you have set yourself up to know better, but yet and still you don't do better. He's saying you are not deprived or depraved of anything. Your situation is not no worse than anyone else. You need to know who you are and where your faith stands. You need to know what you depend on and what you can't. You need to know where your trust is, where your hope is, and you need to know where your comfort is. Because it's not in what they say, it's in what the Word of God said. And He demonstrated it through His Son, Jesus, who paid the price that we won't be a castaway. To break it down, what He told them, because of the price that was paid for you to not be a reprobate, you have no other excuse to seek something else. Which means it's not like if somebody now buys us a gift and we don't like it, we take it back, they exchange it for something else. But because of what Christ did for us, we can't take it back and exchange it for nothing else, because there is nothing else better than what you already have. But he's saying the Christian walk, we try to find something better, not know that there is nothing better than Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for Jesus Christ, we would be nothing. So what he says, after you examine yourself, in accept, he said, I like the word accept, because accept means you have a choice. We have a choice to throw our life away or gain life eternity. That's a choice. So that's why he said, except ye be. Which means we have a choice of depriving ourselves of God's mercy, and we have a choice. But then I like in 6, he said, listen. And I like the but, because every time you get excited, it's always a but. And anytime you see a but in the Bible, you find out it's going to get better. He's saying, but in 6, he says, but I trust that ye shall know that ye are not. I need you to, just like you know your name, I need you to know, as the song said, that God is real, and the reason why I know He's real, because He's real in me. And that's why all you have to do is find the evidence in yourself that is real. I have to base my realism of Christ based on what nobody in here says, because I know He's real to me, because I know the situations I've been in, the circumstances I have heard. So therefore, I have to take your word. He's real. I check myself and examine myself and found out that He's real to me. And that's why I love Him so much. He's so good to me. Yeah.
I climbed up to the highest mountain, looked all around.